It's now recording. So many blessings, everyone. This is my friend Randall. He's a lovely admin on Gnostic View. We're both Gnostics, and we're here to share little bits of our knowledge. And first, I want to begin this by asking lovely Randall here a question. So, Randall, with the state of the world, why is it important to achieve Gnosis?
Well, hi Nathan, and good morning to our viewers and everybody on the cast. And I'm thrilled to be here. I'm deeply humbled to have been invited here with you, because I don't consider myself in any way an expert on the subject, or in any way different to anyone else. Because like you, I've been a seeker all my life, and I'm just glad to be here. So let's address some of the questions that you have. One of them you said was, why Gnosis? I think if we stopped and took a look about just in our day-to-day lives among us as human beings, and I'm not even talking about the news, I'm not even talking about world events, I'm talking about the simple interaction between you and your neighbor. I'm talking about the simple interaction between you and your employer, the people you connect with, you touch daily with your life. How do we react? How do we perceive the reaction of others? And we find that 9 out of 10 times, every interaction is disingenuous because of people's agendas, you know? And the reason for this is that we've become a society and a humanity of materialistic value rather than a humanity of spiritual or intuitive value, if you could put it that way.
100%.
So the gnosis that we want to access is not so much an intellectual gnosis, but one of intuition, that which is born of that which you are, that which is born of your origin. And perhaps that's the one thing that we can say is the reason for gnosis is because of man's inhumanity to man. We've lost our core, we've lost our origin. And this is the need for gnosis. If that could answer your question in that manner.
That's beautiful, Randall. Absolutely beautiful. I 100% agree. I also believe that Gnosis teaches us to be in the present moment too. And I could encourage people as well to go for a walk out without their phone, to simply focus on their breath, their heartbeat, to feel themselves with their surroundings, because Gnosis is also spiritual knowledge within. And it really brought me to a path of love. How's it made you feel since you've discovered Gnosis, Randall?
Well, I've got, if I may have a little bit of time with this one, because I've had a strange experience with Gnosis. I'd been a part of a Christian community for my entire life. My mom was my Sunday school teacher. And so you can just imagine the kind of pressure I was under all the time.
I had the same.
And I because it was my mom, I believed everything she told me. And I believed that Jesus would come, you know? And I remember one day, I think about 20 years ago, maybe even 24, 25 years ago, I was gardening. And I spoke to God in the garden, and I said, God, if you do send Jesus, please send him to my home, because I'm not sure I'm going to recognize him, you know? And that was in December of that year. And in January, a strange man came to my home from nowhere, and I met this man who took me on a journey of a lifetime. You know, he didn't want, like myself also, I don't want to be known, I don't want to be recognized in any way. But I could say, when I speak about him, I always refer to him as the mother who brought this body to life. I don't know if you can understand the depth of that,
That's beautiful,
because the
brother.
love that man carried for me is a love that I now possess and now I want to share. Yes. So I'm brilliantly humbled by this. And the love which you speak of is something so intense, but it is not the love that many people expect it to be. The cushy, lovey-feely type of love. No, this is a love of hard choices. This is a love of sacrifice.
Hmm.
This is a love of giving. When your last drop of blood you're willing to share for the sake of humanity and those around you. And to love yourself in all your reflections, that when you see Nathan, when you see Nathan as Randal, when you see Nathan, you do not see Nathan as a separate entity, but you see Nathan as an extension of yourself and a reflection of yourself as Randy, the reflection of Randy. And when that love starts to develop in you, then we're starting to get to the point where we can start building a humanity, and where we can build an interaction of a singular order.